useless. Ecuador successfully frustrating the champions and their fans so far. Paez, great ball. Papier, Ecuador throw. Problems to sort out for Lionel Scaloni. Felix Torres doesn't get up the pitch that often, and that was missed. Whose throw is this? It will be Argentina's. Here is Ener Valencia, leading the line and doing it very well for Ecuador. Not the score yet this tournament. It's done so a bunch for Ecuador over the years. See the possession, 64% in favor of Argentina, but did not manage to look very dangerous with it. So far, a little reminiscent of their last loss, which came against Uruguay in World Cup qualifying late last year. There's Fernandez. This will be another Argentine throw. It was a similar kind of game at La Bombonera in Buenos Aires when they lost 2-0 to Uruguay. They had about 64% of the ball in that game, but weren't able to break Uruguay down. Uruguay hit them twice on the counterattack. Masterful road performance by Marcelo Bielsa's side, who of course will face Brazil in another quarterfinal on Saturday in this tournament. McAllister. Messi. That'll work for McAllister. A little bit of space. McAllister comes to DePaul. Out wide. Messi. Poked away from him by Caicedo. McAllister and Messi. And Fernandez. Gonzalez. Cutting inside. Gonzalez. Rodrigo DePaul. Ecuador successfully keeping Argentina to the outside. Not allowing them to break lines. DePaul has the run to his right, doesn't use it, plays it centrally instead. There was nobody there. Paez looking to feed it out. Bad ball, turned over to McAllister. Alexis McAllister feeds it to the line. Chance to cross. Lifted to the penalty spot. Header is wide. First real chance for Argentina tonight. Enzo Fernandez couldn't guide it inside that far post. For once, it was a bad decision by Ecuador, and the 17-year-old Paez got them in trouble, and Fernandez couldn't hit the target. Had to back up a little bit before meeting that header. That's always difficult. Better for Argentina. Messi sure looks like he's moving okay. Right adductor issue said to be the problem. Didn't play in their last game against Peru. And down in the center circle, that's Valencia for Ecuador. I think Rodrigo DePaul is already lobbying for time to be added on for every time Ecuador's players go down. See what might have happened to Valencia. Forearm in the back from Romero as they were contesting that aerial ball. Here was the chance for Fernandez a moment ago. Argentina fans re-energized. McAllister showing the strength to win a free kick. And then gets dumped to the turf by Valencia, and Valencia goes into the book. First booking of the night goes to Ecuador's forward. Flicked through that right leg. Ball was already gone. Minutes played in this quarterfinal, a third of the way through the 90. Again, no extra time in the quarterfinals and the semifinals. Only in the final would we play an additional 30 minutes if it were even after 90. We're straight to penalties in the earlier rounds. Ecuador throw. Again, that is a feature of South American soccer. It's that way in South American continental club tournaments too, like the Copa Libertadores, for example. So you see the confirmation of Valencia's yellow card a moment ago. Copa Libertadores, Copa Sudamericana, all of those competitions, until the final, there's no extra time. In the second leg, for example, those are two-legged ties until the final, but the fact that there's no extra time does make for more upsets. Going to navigate an extra 30 minutes against a favorite makes it less likely that an underdog can win and progress. That doesn't exist in a game like this gives even more hope to a side like Ecuador. They can hold out for 90 minutes. Generally, as an underdog, you'll take your chances on penalties. Although, of course, Argentina are really good at those, as they've shown in major tournaments the last few years as well. They have a throw deep in Ecuador's half. McAllister and DePaul. Going to create that space, and does well. Martinez now, drifting out wide. DePaul. Martinez. Lisandro Martinez now. There's Lisandro on their back line. There's Lautaro up top, and there's an underlapping run, and the ball too far for Gonzalez. And to feed him through is Tagliafico. We're all fortunate to be here on a night like this, but Ecuador, of course, they're not just here to feel fortunate, they're here to win. They've been playing like it. Very confident opening half hour plus from Latry. Argentina getting better, though. Last 5 or 10 minutes after a slow start by their high standards. Cristian Romero. Tagliafico. Ecuador sitting off right now, daring Argentina to break them down. Messi. Game and atmosphere in a lull. It's a loose ball back. Martinez out of his area. Sweeps up for Romero. Press being applied by Ecuador. They clearly watched the game film from that game against Uruguay, but straight down the middle, here come Argentina. It's Enzo Fernandez. It's Fernandez blocked out. First corner of the game coming for Argentina. Fernandez just forced to slow up, and he had bodies closing him down. First it was Preciado, and then the block. Off the back of Pacho. Argentina, even when they're not clicking from open play, they can still score decisive goals from set pieces. And why they've won so many in recent years. So versatile in ways that they can find ways to win, even when below their best. Messi's corner, near post, flick backside. Did that cross the line? Yes, it did. Argentina have the lead. Lisandro Martinez. It came from Messi's delivery. The flick on was good. Martinez finished. Dominguez couldn't keep it out. 1-0 to the champions. It was McAllister who won the first ball. It's clearly over the line. Correct decision by the assistant referee. Dominguez got a hand to it. It was too late. First McAllister, then Lisandro Martinez. Argentina breakthrough. Over the opening 35 minutes. What did we just say? Even when not at their best, they're still dangerous from set pieces. It makes the difference there. Ball is still being checked. Now it looks like the referee has pointed for the ball to be placed down. It is a good goal. And off we go again. Argentina 1, Ecuador 0. Martinez in the 35th. It's a sickener for Ecuador, who played so well but didn't take those early opportunities. Just like Canada didn't in the first half in the group stage opener. And usually when you miss a couple big chances against Argentina, they make you pay. Still a long way from being over, of course. The big blow for Ecuador to concede first. Lautaro Martinez pushed over, and it's an Argentine free kick. Another look at the goal. McAllister crucially wins that initial flick, and then the back post was wide open. Nobody tracking that backside run from Lisandro Martinez. Flick was kept in play by Gonzalez. Not sure he meant to do it exactly like that. And then a heavy touch. Having to just put it out into touch was Dominguez. Ecuador a bit rattled now after that goal. Late stages of the first half. Lionel Scaloni, I'm sure, feeling a little bit better. Felix Sanchez trying to rally his guys. Heavily pro-Argentine crowd, very much into it now. Argentina have faced Ecuador 16 prior times in Copa America matches over the decades. They've never lost to Ecuador at Copa America. Ecuador have managed to beat them a few times in World Cup qualifiers and friendlies, but never in this tournament. Looking to change that tonight, of course. But behind now, shortly before halftime. Final 5 minutes of the first half. Nisha's tackling along that near touchline. Fernandez and Caicedo battling. It's an Ecuador throw. Bouncing Albiceleste in Houston. Is Gonzalez. Good turn. Very calmly done by Pacho, but then taken away by Gonzalez, who plays in DePaul. And DePaul prods it over the top. It's Enzo Fernandez across the face. Nobody could tap it home. Lautaro Martinez the closest. Big let off for Ecuador. And especially for William Pacho. He turned away deftly from Gonzalez the first time. Gonzalez just didn't give up. Hunted him down, took it away. Fed DePaul, who found Fernandez running free. Not sure Fernandez was trying to shoot or pull it across the face of goal there. Either way, didn't quite work out. For those in sky blue and white. This is going to be a free kick for Ecuador. Starting to see more of the Argentina we're familiar with. Hunting the ball down aggressively in the middle of the park. Runners off the ball, creating rotations, creating overloads, making it difficult to track. And very static in the opening half an hour. There's another example of that steal that they have in the middle of the park. Alexis McAllister and Rodrigo DePaul at the heart of that. Messi on the chase, lifted away from him. Look at Lautaro Martinez feeding Enzo Fernandez. Now Gonzalez. Good feet. Taliafico. DePaul. Bundled over. Fernandez. Advantage being played. I think Argentina would prefer the free kick. Now play stopped. Paul just barged into. I think that was Enner Valencia. Remember, Valencia's on a yellow card already. Caicedo getting involved afterward. Messi with the ball tucked under his arm. There's some blood, it looks like, on the back of DePaul's head. Oof. Potential yellow cards aren't reviewable by VAR. Enner Valencia might be a little fortunate that that's the case, because if they were, he might be off for that. Picked up a booking about 10 minutes ago. Apparently not going to be a free kick. It's just going to be a drop ball for Argentina. Find out how much additional time we'll have in the first half as Valencia tries to win that and nearly did. He wants the free kick. He doesn't get it. More pressure being applied by Ecuador. And now they win it back. Scaloni furious that they didn't get a foul that time. Touched back by Caicedo. And whistle blows. Free kick Ecuador. We're into 2 additional minutes at the end of this first half. And Gruezo and Lautaro Martinez were face to face. Ecuador changed the narrative just before halftime. Paez over this ball. Steps over it, leaves it for Caicedo. Caicedo tries to thump it in. It was blocked by the first man. That's McAllister, who goes over in a heap. He wore that right in the midsection. In the middle of everything for Argentina in this first half, Alexis McAllister, as usual, won the flick on at the near post for their goal in the 35th minute. And charging down this attempted cross by Caicedo. And here was the goal, and it's McAllister flicking it backside, clearly all the way over the line, and then some. Lisandro Martinez. His first ever goal for Argentina.